MindsEye presents the National Shrine of Our Lady of the Snows Way of Light's Wreath Auction 2020 with audio description. 1. Christmas Welcome Snowman, custom designed by Barbara, Shiloh, Illinois, 37 by 42. A smiling cloth snowman with long legs holding a small welcome sign stands in the center of this red and green wreath decorated with greenery, poinsettias, berries, and a wide, muted gold ribbon. 2. 'Tis the Season of Christmas, Botanicals Design Studio, St. Louis, Missouri, 30 by 30. Pine cones, snow-tipped pine needles, shimmering red ornaments, and red and black berries fill this wreath. A large bow of red and gold cascades down both sides, and pine needles protrude in all directions, making this wreath appear full. 3. Star Nativity in White, Elaine Neville, Saudi Daisy, Tennessee, 24 by 26. White roses and poinsettias surround a star in the center of the wreath with a three-dimensional nativity in the center painted in silver and gold. Light green lamb's ear, white berries, and snow-covered pine cones fill in around the flowers and light-colored pine needles. At the bottom is a white bow with repeating gold shimmering text: Prince of Peace, Savior, Son of God, Holy One, Emmanuel, Bread of Life. 4. All I Want for Christmas is a Teal Peacock, custom designed by Barbara, Shiloh, Illinois, 24 by 26. Bright, glittering blue, silver, white, and teal decorate this wreath. Sequined round ornaments are surrounded by shimmering spirals, bright blue and silver poinsettias, and shiny feathers. At the top, blue and silver sprigs jet out in all directions, with small round glittering balls in blue and silver like skewers with shiny baubles. On the left are two large bows. One is dark green, the other is green with blue and teal peacock feathers. 5. Christmas Poinsettia, Friend of the Shrine, 28 by 30. 3 large poinsettias are spaced equally around this wreath, made of pine needles and cones with red berries. At the bottom, 2 glittering reindeer with curly antlers face in toward each other, their chins held high. A red and tan ribbon at the top drapes down, ending just above each reindeer on either side. The ribbon is decorated with repeating designs of the 2 reindeer, snowflakes, and white Christmas trees. 6. Red, white, and silver Christmas wreath, Karam's Gifts, Baldwin, Missouri, 16 by 33. Shimmering silver and white holly adorn this green pine wreath. Red glitter pine cones are on each side, and a small shimmering red Christmas tree stands at the bottom next to a white glittered reindeer with curly antlers and a red collar. At the top, a bow made of red ribbon and translucent white ribbon with glitter, silver, and red polka dots curls down the sides of the wreath. 7. Winter Night in Silver and White, Rich Meehan Design, St. Louis, Missouri, 16 by 33. This is not what one may traditionally consider a wreath. It is actually a white rectangular wooden frame with a thick silver border of silver beads. Overlapping the frame on both the inside and the out is a flat white snowman with a shimmering silver scarf and top hat, buttons down the front, black circles for eyes, and a tiny carrot nose. Behind a thin line of sequined silver leafless twigs is a sparkling white snowdrift with white trees in the distance, which gives the piece depth, as if the snowman is stepping out from the picture frame. At the top, a silver branch with white snowflakes dangles down. A silver ribbon is wrapped around the top of the frame for hanging. 8. Mesh Santa Hat Wreath in Red and Green, Elaine Neville, Saudi Daisy, Tennessee, 17 by 20. This unconventionally shaped wreath is shaped like a Santa hat. Woven white ribbon shaped into dozens of cones form the white brim. Below, red ribbon wrapped into the shape of a tall pointed hat with a sparkling iridescent pom-pom on top. Resting on the brim is a glittering green poinsettia with shiny red berries in the center and a carving of a hatless Santa in front of a pine looking down at a swaddled baby in his arms. A lamb looks up at them. 9. Santa Stop Here, Elaine Steingruby, Waterloo, Illinois, 26 by 27. 7 Santa ornaments dressed in red and blue bedeck this wreath made of greenery and red berries. Some Santas wear skis, others are upside down with their legs out wide as if tumbling, and one at the bottom center rides a blue bike. Hanging down in the center is another Santa holding a sign reading, "Santa, stop here." A white ribbon starts as a bow on top and wraps all the way around the wreath. The ribbon has wide manuscript lines, and in blue, red, and green, in children's handwriting, is the letters for Santa. 10. Frosty the Snowman, Pat Walker, Belleville, Illinois, 30 by 35. Made entirely from sparkling mesh, the billowy wreath features a smiling snowman head in the center. He wears a black hat with green holly and red berries. Tucked in between the red, green, and white mesh folds are several more matching hats, as well as red and white puff balls and zigzag sprigs. Intertwined around the mesh is a black ribbon with red, green, and white text, which reads, "Have a holly jolly Christmas." 11. It's Raining Snowmen and Snowflakes. Elaine Steingruby, Waterloo, Illinois, 25 by 25. 3 small white snow figures with burlap scarves and hats are nestled between the pine needles, red berries, and pine cones on the right side of this wreath. Opposite them are 3 silver snowflakes attached with small black and white checkered ribbons. 12. Joy. Donna Biggs, Troy, Illinois, 16 by 35. 3 grapevine squares stacked vertically hold the metal letters outlined in red, J-O-Y. Bits of greenery are wrapped around the frame with snow-dotted pine cones and red berries. On the upper left corner, a green mesh ribbon is tied into a bow with a white and silver ribbon with red poinsettias that says "Merry Christmas" and hangs down the left side. 13. Happy Harvest and Gather Wreath. Custom designed by Barbara, Shiloh, Illinois, 39 by 37. This large, fall-themed wreath has a grapevine base and is filled with orange, yellow, white, and brown leaves and flowers, as well as small pumpkins and gourds. A pumpkin-shaped sign holds an illustration of a bicycle with pumpkins in the basket and says, "Happy Harvest." A green ribbon is tucked into a fall plaid ribbon with more leaves. A brown cutout of the word "gather" hangs from the top of the wreath into the open center. Peace on Earth. Campbell Family, South Roxana, Illinois, 33 by 36. A blue and white checkered ribbon dusted with silver is draped diagonally through the center and wrapped around the lower right side of this green wreath. Silver sparkling text across it reads, "Peace on Earth." On the left side are 2 small globes, one brown and one mostly blue. Curving up around the left side and the top are pale green lamb's ear, blue round berries, and light yellow flowers. 2 small light yellow flowers meet the ribbon where it attaches at the top, tied together with burlap and shimmering blue ribbon. 15. The Christmas Star Lights Up. Sheila Bone, Belleville, Illinois, 25 by 29. Made completely of snow-tipped greenery and pine cones, this wreath is not circular but shaped like a star. 6 branches reach out from the center. Christmas Deer and Burlap. Elaine Steingruby, Waterloo, Illinois, 24 by 22. On the middle of the right side of a wreath made of ruffled burlap, a gold reindeer with glittering antlers and one leg raised stands in front of a field of green and gold pine needles and red berries atop a bow. The ribbon is red and tan with repeating designs of 2 black reindeer, snowflakes, and trees. 17. Grapevine wreath with greenery and red and black plaid bow. Friend of the Shrine, Belleville, Illinois, 20 by 23. Light green eucalyptus, pine needles, red berries, and pine cones adorn this petite grapevine wreath, leaving the brown intertwined base visible at the top. A large red and black plaid bow is tied at the bottom. 18. Blue and Gold Nativity. Elaine Steingruby, Waterloo, Illinois, 28 by 29. Just above a blue and silver bow on the lower left side of the greenery wreath stands a tall, narrow figure of a golden angel that fills the side of the piece. She has long gold wings and her lowered arms are open with her palms facing in toward the creche located seemingly inside her skirt, made of thin branches with vines twisted around them. Around the figure are blue, gold, and silver wavy twig-like embellishments that follow the direction of the wreath, straight up on the left side and curving around to the right. 19. Golden Deer. Donna Biggs, Troy, Illinois, 20 by 21. 2 gold, glitter-covered reindeer stand on the center bough of this wreath trimmed in red and gold. Red pears sparkle with gold glitter, which also tips pine cones and some of the pine needles and other embellishments. Ribbons of red and gold form a bow on the upper left side that curls along the side and up over the top. 20. Golden Angel of Joy, custom designed by Barbara, Shiloh, Illinois, 36 by 38. A traditional Victorian treetop-style angel dressed in white with gold trim adorns this wreath of greenery of different textures and varying shades of gold and green. This wreath is full, leaving no empty space in the center. 3 smaller, all-gold ornaments are nestled between gold glitter snowflakes, holly, and ribbon. 3 large gold bows in different shades fill the left side. 21. The Birth of Jesus, Elaine Neville, Soddy Daisy, Tennessee, 20 by 21. Made of shimmering mesh ribbon curled into tightly packed cone shapes, the top 2/3 of this wreath is dark blue like the night sky, and the bottom is made of the same material in gold. In the center, resting on the gold ribbon, is a small nativity with a wooden stable and the figures of Mary, Joseph, and Jesus lying in a manger. All 3 are white with gold trim and curling embellishments. At the top of the wreath, just above the stable, is a white 8-pointed star, the bottom point of the star longer than the others. 22. Rose Gold Wreath, Petals and Pearls Florist, Athens, Illinois, 34 by 34. Light pink and rose gold cover this tightly packed wreath made of several types of textured ribbon, pink shimmering poinsettias, and gold leaves. Pink glitter birds with long feathers nest among glittered berries and ornaments. A group of pink glitter stars dangle down in the open center over the greenery, just barely visible in the center of the wreath. 23. Forest Friends, created by the 7th grade girls from Blessed Sacrament celebrating Rory's 13th birthday. Southwestern Illinois Speaker Series Exploring Creativity, Fairview, Illinois, 23 by 23. 2 small white fluffy owls with burlap and button eyes decorate the right side of this green wreath next to small red pine cones and berries. The wreath is decked out in white, gold, and red accents. Across from the owls on the left is a gold script cutout of the word believe, just below a bright red cardinal. White poinsettias, gold ornaments, and gold and white ribbon round out this piece. 24. O Holy Night, The Esquiline, Belleville, Illinois, 26 by 27. Silver, white, and navy ribbons of differing widths and textures make up the body of this wreath. Near the top at the center is a navy plaque with the Nativity in white silhouette, including Mary and Joseph kneeling over a haloed baby Jesus inside a stable. 3 kings with gifts are on one side, 2 shepherds below the North Star are on the other. Above in script is the text, O Holy Night. 25. Wreath with Santa ornaments and flags. Darlene Daish, Belleville, Illinois, 25 by 25. A large, flat, glittery red bow fills the center of this wreath, made of puffy green ruffled mesh. 8 round red ornaments encircle the ribbon. Each has Santa with an American flag. In 4, he holds a red, white, and blue shield. On 2, he holds gifts with gold ribbons and bows with flags on the side. And the others he salutes while holding a small flag in his green gloved hand. 26. My Golden Angel, Elaine Neville, Soddy Daisy, Tennessee, 22 by 31. This swag is shaped like an angel made of gold and white mesh ribbon. Her triangular dress is shimmering gold, and white ribbon forms wings behind her light brown round head, atop which sits a gold halo. Just under her head is a bouquet of gold holly and a white ribbon with gold text, Prince of Peace, Savior, and a variety of other names for Jesus. On her face, 2 pink circles represent her cheeks, and tiny black eyelashes extend out as if her eyes are closed. 27. COVID holidays with masks for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and Valentine's Day. Dixie Gunther, Belleville, Illinois, 16 by 36. This long vertical swag has a large red bow at the top and a red poinsettia at the pointed tip at the bottom. Nestled throughout the greenery and leaves are several face masks. One is silver sequined, another is red and says Merry Christmas. One is cartoon turkeys wearing pilgrim hats. There's also a red mask with hearts, and one that is orange with black cats. 28. Winter Wonderland, Elaine Davis, silver Silver Florist Specialist, Belleville, Illinois, 24 by 25. Small white shimmering poinsettias with pearl centers and gold branches fill the bottom half of this dark green wreath. A white flocked mini pine tree sits on a piece of light brown driftwood on the bottom and reaches up to the top. 29. Vintage Christmas. Kathy Carrico, Millstadt, Illinois, 30 by 30. A red toy pickup truck with a Christmas tree in the bed sits inside the open center. White and black checkered ribbon circles around the wreath dotted with red berries and pine cones. Tails from a bow of red and black checkered ribbon drape down along the inside of the wreath. On each side are two silver crimped metal snowflakes with miniature pine cone centers. 30. Winter Sparkles Silver. Gloria Bletchell, Hamel, Illinois, 33 by 27. Silver glittering twigs and leaves jut out from this silver grapevine wreath with white accents. White and silver poinsettias and eucalyptus leaves and small silver berries form a C shape curving around the left side of the wreath. Although it is only two colors, the variety of textures and shapes of the botanicals give this wreath depth and fullness. 31. Peace, Love, Joy. Christine Benz, Belleville, Illinois, 16 by 16. This narrow-profile wreath, made of wispy turquoise eyelash yarn, or fun fur, is filled with small clay sculptural embellishments in green, purple, and white with a variety of small beads in all shapes and sizes. Perched on the inside is a white bird with long, curling tail feathers. Opposite the bird is a shimmery white snowball. Hanging down in the center is a flat purple ornament with the text Peace, Love, and Joy, with strands of tiny snowflakes dangling around it. 32. Birds Are Home for the Holidays. Friend of the Shrine, Belleville, Illinois, 24 by 25. A large bow of muted green, red, and gold plaid is affixed to the top of this wreath. Its tail hangs down into the open center. Two shorter pieces of matching ribbon are wrapped around each side of the bottom, almost forming a peace sign with the centered tails. Behind the bow, two gold branches peek out on both sides, and gold pine cones adorn the bottom center. Small red-breasted birds perch on each side between the snow-tipped pine cones. 33. Merry Christmas with Santa Hat. Signature Suggs Enterprises, Granite City, Illinois, 24 by 30. A red and white Santa hat tops this wreath made from tightly packed white fabric flowers. On the left side are two golden roses, on the right is gold bark. At the bottom, a cutout of script lettering says Merry Christmas in red glitter. 34. It's a Silver and Gold Christmas. Karam's Gifts, Baldwin, 22 by 22. Shimmering gold and silver round ornaments in multiple sizes and gold garland form this wreath. The dozens of ornaments give it a reflective quality, almost like a disco ball. 36. Merry Christmas Wreath. Danella Colbert, Fairview Heights, Illinois, 28 by 28. 10 pairs of red and green glittering round ornaments with red and green striped ribbons form ruffles of red ribbon mesh over a grapevine base. Spanning the center of the wreath is a sign in red glitter cutout script that says Merry Christmas over crossed grapevines that make up the back of the wreath. 38. Happy New Year. Darlene Daesh-Klein, Belleville, Illinois, 19 by 19. This small gold glitter grapevine wreath is decked out for New Year's Eve. A champagne bottle sports a label that reads Happy New Year with multicolored fireworks. 4 noisemakers each have colorful tags with silver glitter text and stars. Draped around the front of the wreath is a chain of round glittery beads. 40. Hail Mary. Viva Real, Belleville, Illinois, 22.5 by 22. A statue of the Virgin Mother stands in the center of this wreath. Her head is bowed down toward the Christ child she holds in front of her, his arms open. They are both cream in color with gold accents and thin gold halos. 2 concentric circles of white pine cones form the body of the wreath, interspersed with dark green flat leaves. To the immediate right, left, and just below the figures are red pine cones and petite red roses. A silver and blue rosary is draped around the figures, and the cross dangles at the bottom edge of the wreath. 42. Cardinal History, Marjorie Emming, Trenton, Illinois, 24 by 24. A wooden cardinal sits at the bottom of this grapevine wreath above a shimmery silver bow. Thin twigs of lightly snow-dusted pine needles with small pine cones and red berries stick out in both directions. From the top, a small Americana-style flat wooden angel hangs down wearing a silver halo. Below the wreath, under the cardinal, is a small card, which reads, "A sign from heaven. When I hear the cardinal's song, it brings me comfort all year long, for even though we are apart, you live forever in my heart." 44. Fall Colors, Cheryl K. Floral Designs, Granite City, Illinois, 26 by 26. Deep maroon, orange, and golden brown leaves form this wreath. 5 shiny round gold ornaments are equally spaced around it. A large gold bow with a glittery gold peacock feather print is tied at the bottom. 46. Traditional Christmas, Kirkwood Florist, Kirkwood, Missouri, 24 by 24. Light green leaves, ivy, berries, and twigs make up the body of this wreath, all curving slightly to give it a feeling of cyclical motion. A bow made of wide black and white checkered ribbon and a narrower black and white vertically striped ribbon is attached to the top and hangs down all the way to below the wreath. 48. Merry Christmas, Strano & Associates Real Estate, Belleville, Illinois, 24 by 24. Red plaid flannel trimmed in twine forms a large poinsettia on the right side of this wreath, with rusty brown jingle bells for the center. Tan and black checkered ribbon is wrapped around the greenery, and large snowflakes made from twigs decorate the top. A small wooden lantern with snowflake embellishments is nestled in the ribbon. Crystal-like snowballs and icicles bring a pop of light. A gray banner stretches across the center and in white script says, "Merry Christmas." Art A. Blue Winter, Ron Vivid Art, Collinsville, Illinois, 27 by 21. This photo-digital drawing depicts the edge of a woods on a snowy day. The light sky and white ground contrast the blueness of the trees, mostly bare, branches covered in snow. This piece is double matted and framed in a gray wood frame. Art B. Christmas Fern, Ron Vivid Art, Collinsville, Illinois. In this photo-digital drawing, 6 birds collect on and around a green fern, the center covered with snow. 2 red cardinals sit on a mound of snow on top. 2 brown sparrows perch on a thin branch, the sun shining behind them. On the left, a female cardinal with light red head and tail puffs up her feathers, while a chickadee rests on a snowy rock above her. This piece is double matted and framed in a simple black frame.